welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I post videos every week on digital planning tutorials as well as cool things that you can do with your iPad, and sprinkling in a few college and student lifestyle videos as well as running a small online business. I'm going to be doing a deep dive into planning for August. I'll be showing you how I'm planning out my month, how I'm using my digital planner, and other things in general as far as planning out my goals and deadlines and stuff for the next month. So keep on watching for how I plan. So as usual, I have the 2018 iPad Pro in the 11-inch size as well as the 2nd gen Apple Pencil. If you're interested in everything I keep and use on my iPad in regards to cool apps for note-taking and design and stuff, I have a What's on My iPad video that you can check out on my channel after you watch this video, but I'll be sure to include the links to all the accessories and cases I use in the description below as well. So to begin, I do all of my note-taking and digital planning in the app GoodNotes 5. It's my favorite app by far when it comes to planning and taking notes for my classes. I use it for a lot of things. So here's a look back at my month for July. I tend to be a very functional planner. I only ever really decorate to fill empty space, and sometimes I won't even do that. I don't really like spreads that seem overly crowded with stuff. This planner is one that I created. It's a limited edition planner that has fully linked months, weeks, and days, and is undated so I can use it every year. This planner is usually reserved for giveaway winners when I hold giveaways, as well as my Patreon supporters, but I have this exact same planner with just different designs obviously in my shop, and I'll be sure to link those below in the description for you. But anyway, I've been loving the minimal nature of this planner, and I use my iPad mostly in landscape. Thus, I'm using a digital planner in landscape as well. I feel that just works really well. So I'm going to start by going to the back of my planner here. I added a few bonus pages for myself in this planner, and I'm just going to copy this page in the front of my monthly so I can refer to it easily throughout the month. I like using this monthly overview page to track my habits of the month as well as goals and tasks for myself. I already customized the colors of my pens to match my planner as well. If you're still getting acquainted with the GoodNotes app, I recommend checking out my tutorial and walkthrough video, which goes through all the functions and tidbits of GoodNotes 5. So I'm just going through and adding my habits for the month. These are the things I want to get better at or track for the month of August. If you're familiar with me and my channel, you know that I like to combine paper and digital planning because I still have a few paper journals I spent money on and need to make use of. So I'm using my paper bullet journal here a lot for daily to-do lists, but I also like to jot down a few projects I want to get done during the month in my bullet journal. So I'm kind of using this as a general overview, so I will be referring to that quite a bit while I am digitally planning in this video. So here I am just swatching some colors to figure out what I want to use as far as my pen goes. So a few things I want to do this month is to prepare for my upcoming semester. I am a rising senior at my university where I study biochemistry, and none of my professors have currently released their syllabi, so I don't have any knowledge of the textbooks I need yet or when my assignments will be due for this month. My school does currently plan to reopen. Some students have classes online, whereas other students like me have an entire semester of face-to-face classes. But this reopening plan for my university seems kind of everywhere, and it doesn't really seem all that prepared. So even though my classes are starting soon, things are likely going to change within the next few weeks or so. Not really 100% sure. Because I'll have a full-time schedule as a university student, again, it's also important for me to establish a new weekly routine as far as my online shop goes. As you may have seen in my studio vlog, I have a weekly routine that I like to stick by as far as when I want to film and edit videos, when I want to work on new digital planners and stuff for my shop, and that's obviously going to change with the new fall semester. I also like to write out my goals for the month, so here are a few of my goals. I also like to write some things I'd like to get done in the important deadlines section for this month, such as work on the new help desk of my website, some products I hope to release that month or start working on that month, as well as a few other tasks. I don't normally like to set strict deadlines for myself as far as creating things for my shop because I feel like it does more harm than good to my creative flow. So now moving on to the actual setup of my month, I'm only going to set up the monthly page and wait on the weekly and daily pages since I don't exactly have my class or assignment schedules just yet, and I'd like to have that before doing those pages. But I'm going to set up August virtually the same way as I set up July. I really like how I set up July and it worked really well for me. So I'm going to start by dating August. All the sticker sets I'll be using today are available in my shop if you want to purchase them and use them for yourself. Available in different colors, of course, too. So I'll have those linked in the description for you. GoodNotes has been especially laggy recently with the newest update, so hopefully that's just something that is just a bug or something that they're working on. So I'm going to lasso all of my dates and copy and paste them over into my August monthly. Then I'll just resize all the dates at once to a size that I like. So now with the date dots the size that I like, I'll just start by individually moving each date to its subsequent day. And since August is starting pretty late in the week, I don't have enough boxes for the last few days here, so I'm going to cut a few boxes in half as makeshift days. So now I'm just going to test out some different pen sizes to get a similar line width as my monthly calendar that's already in place. And then I can just copy and paste the last few dates in there. Okay, so now that August is dated, I'm going to use split screen so I can compare last month with this upcoming month. I'm also just going to copy and paste a few things from July over into August. So since I release a newsletter with freebies and other fun things every other Sunday, I'm just going to paste that same schedule over into August. Now I'm just going to open up a few sticker sets that I plan on using so I can just jump between tabs whenever I need a sticker. I have multiple payments that I need to make throughout the month, whether it be rent and utilities, credit card payments, or expenses related to my business, so I like to use my finances sticker set to plan for those. Since I have multiple streams of income, it's important that I indicate to myself when I know I should be receiving a paycheck, which changes every month. Now I'm going to be using my influencer and blogger sticker set to plan my YouTube and business schedule. I am planning to upload once a week every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my fall semester, so I'm just adding reminders that Fridays are going to be my upload days in this monthly schedule. What YouTube videos I plan to film and upload are also really tentative. It changes pretty often and sometimes it'll change the week of, but it's nice to get something down as far as what I could possibly film or upload that day. Every Friday, I also try to hold freebie Fridays in my Facebook digital planning group, so I'm just adding a few subtle reminders on Fridays as well. I am also boxing in the days that were from July. It just really helps to keep things straight and neat so I know exactly what part of my calendar is from last month and what part of my calendar is this month. I have my first day of classes on the 10th of August, so I'm just going in with the text tool in GoodNotes to indicate that. And like I said before, this YouTube schedule is very much a draft and not really indicative of what my true schedule will be, which is why I really like digital planning, because I can just lasso and move these stickers around and stuff later when I realize I need to make that change. So So now I'm just using these stickers to indicate that I am expecting packages these days, deliveries and orders and stuff. So now I have the bulk of what I can plan for the month. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of deadlines and dates and stuff for assignments and exams since I don't have my class schedules or anything from my professors, but this is what my month will look like otherwise. So now I'm just going to look through some sticker sets that I have to fill up some of the empty space and just decorate it a bit. Alright, so the last thing I want to do for this month is to set up my finances for tracking and whatnot. So I'm just going to copy a template I made for myself and paste it in front of my monthly page for August. That way I can just quickly swipe to it whenever I need to refer to it. I'll just start out by writing my reoccurring bills and stuff for the month, as well as a few budget estimates. And then I'm going to write out a few savings goals for myself. These aren't goals I necessarily want to accomplish this month, but they kind of just serve as long-term things over the course of 2 or 3 months, or however long it takes me to save up for these things. They kind of just serve as reminders, more or less, to save my money that month. I'm going to turn my iPad to the side here so I can write out my debts for the month. As you may know, I am a college student, so I do have a bit of credit card debt and student loans in my name. Though nothing is necessarily accruing right now, since I am still in school, I know it's good practice to try and work away at these debts. So I won't complete this section in depth on video, but I am writing out the names of the loans or what I know them by, as well as their amounts. And then in the subsequent boxes will serve as the dates and the amounts that have already been paid off for those loans. And this is something I intend to copy and paste over on a new finances page each month, considering I won't be able to reasonably pay off all of my loans this month. And then I have the monthly expenses section, which I'll be referring to often throughout the month to track what I spend my money on. And so this is an overview of my upcoming month in my digital planner. It will obviously have lots more going on and lots more deadlines and schedules once I get those finalized for everything for school and whatnot. But here's what we are working with for now. Made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. I tried to respond to all of your comments below, so please don't forget to leave me something. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It truly means the world to me whenever I get new subscribers here on my channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted to whenever I post next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings I'll be